Hello and welcome back to Starbound. I'm with MoB, aka Mo Buckets for a lot of his friends. He is a local commentator of the scene. I just wanted to ask him a few questions. MoB, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm the first of me. I'm leading it off.
Yeah, you're leading off the series. So this series is going to be simple. I'm just going to interview people about either the Smash scene or something affiliated to the Smash scene about things that I have questions about. I'm sorry my voice is a little cooked, but as the first one, I had to ask my local boy, MoB. He's a commentator for the Alabama Smash scene. He does locals for back throw. He is pretty good at it, in my opinion, and I just wanted to ask him a few questions. First, MoB, introduce yourself. How do you feel? How are you doing with the commentating scene?
You did a good job of introducing me. They call me MoB, Mr. Bucket Getter himself. I'm a local commentator. I like to do my thing. I be yapping on the mic for folks' entertainment.
He sure does.
And I've pretty much been doing it since, because I was a speech kid in high school. So once I got done doing that, I started doing Smash tournaments more because I had like more free time. So I was like, oh, they still do commentary, and that was pretty fun. So I just like kept on doing it from what was this, like early 2019?
Yeah, so I think it was like late 2018 is when Smash Ultimate came out. Maybe it's been so long time.
No, I didn't start doing commentary until I was like a MoB brawler main officially.
MoB brawler, yep.
2019.
What do you think got you into Smash? Do you have someone you can attribute that to, or do you have a certain game, like certain match or something? What got you into Smash?
Actually, I remember it. It was like a Halloween. How old was I? I had to have been. This was like when Brawl came out, so
that was like 2008, 2009, I think.
Yeah, I think it might have been 2009 because it had been out for a second. Shit was still full price too when I got it, which was insane.
Nintendo games, they love to be full price forever, bro.
Bro, full price till the cows go home.
Yep.
But I was at a Halloween party. Like our family goes to this Halloween party with my uncle. And they had like this game on the Wii, and I was like, "Wait, this Mario?" Because I saw the Fireball Mario skin, and I was like,
"Oh, yep, that's my favorite one."
This is kind of tough. I was like, "This is tough."
I wish it was back.
I thought that it was like back when Brawl looked so realistic on the Wii graphics. I was like, I didn't know Nintendo was cooking this.
They really were clean graphics, man. So
yeah. Since then, I just had to get it.
Still a good game. Really fun game. Do you think you have a favorite Smash game, or is it just that you play the new one that comes out?
Ultimate's like pretty sick. It's because of course I didn't really play Brawl for real. I played like Wiimote Nunchuck for the entirety of my Brawl experience, and I only like came back to it recently. And even then, it's like, I don't really play any of them that much outside of like Ultimate. But I did play like a lot of Smash 4. But I never really did tournaments. I wasn't really all that invested. It was just like new Smash game,
Understandable. So you been in the scene for a bit. What got you to first start commentating then?
The University of Chicago local. It still exists. You should go to it if you're ever in the area. Hyde Park, cute little area. Like that scene is so great. They've just got good vibes all around. I hear that's not the case for the rest of the school, but either way, great folks. I didn't go to the university because I'm not nearly smart enough to do that. They're great folks. They had a commentary set up, and one of the guys who ran it, Jonathan, he's like, he doesn't stream anymore because I guess he's like gainfully employed or whatever. So he was still is like a way better commentary than I am, but
that he got you into it.
He got me into it. Yeah,
that's cool. If there are any events that you say were like your favorite casting, or like any people that you say like your favorite to commentate with, Like, what do you think? Well, maybe ask first. Who you think are your favorite
All right.
events to go to?
Favorite events to go to. I
You know, this is gonna be on the YouTube channel, but you can be as real as you want to be, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I can edit out whatever you want to say.
No. I've been trying to keep it more positive because I'm sitting here thinking about all the events that I did like going to.
It's easy,
and it's not many of them, but it's easy to think back on it.
Yeah.
But like good events. I mean, there have been like a few Chicago events that I've been to. Like the Second City Smash events are always great. Ignition's always great. Back throw, I love me some back throw.
Gotta love back throw.
Like,
Huntsville Classic, guys. Huntsville Classic.
I actually haven't gone to the new Florence tournament. I haven't been to Florence in like who knows how long.
I mean, I've been to the new one. Very cool venue.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks really nice. Honestly, any tournament that has like headset mics is my favorite tournament to go to because those are so busted. I always feel weird because it's like so hard to project my voice properly, especially in like when it's like the mics, and sometimes those are just like picking up everything. So, but yeah. Definitely big shout out to Team Charge Shot. Wait, KIT. Wait, that was actually my favorite. I forgot. KIT's last hurrah 2020. Wait, was that 20?
Was it 2020?
Or 22?
Maybe it's 20.
No, it definitely wasn't 2020.
It was probably
I think it was like 23.
Or 23, yeah.
It was either 22 or 23.
Unfortunately,
either
I
way.
go to that, so.
You were at it with me.
Was I?
You were there. Yeah, we both went.
KIT?
Yeah, the last KIT. Because I commentated. Top 16.
What? I don't remember. Man,
you were there.
I lost that, bro. I lost that in memory, bro. Shoot, was I there? I didn't remember being there.
Yeah, you were there.
Shit.
It was.
I feel like I did bad and forgot, bro.
I mean, you didn't do great, but
I definitely didn't win, bro. So, because I don't remember if I won.
No, I mean you made it. You made it to like day 3, or was it day 2? Whatever.
Maybe.
Yeah, you made it day 2.
Wait, I do remember because I fought Murph there. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it was like hella team kills in that tournament.
That's right. I lost to Jin. That's when I lost to Jin. Right. Mm-hmm. I remember now. Okay. Yeah, I did block that out. My brain like just got hit by Mithra jab for missing every 5 seconds. That's crazy. All right, but I feel that. Is there any commentators that you want to shout out as like your favorite to team with? Like if you had to pair.
So firstly, I gotta give a big shout out to my boy TJ. That was like my first like real commentary block. That it's just one of my friends from back at home, right. And it's still to this day the most fun that I've had on a commentary block. We were just like commenting on the games because they were like some real goofy O2 early ass sets.
Gotta love
and
those.
And then we look over to our left because the place where they hold the tournament, there's like an extra room that has a glass door, I mean like a glass wall, and you can see through it. And it was like somebody like doing runoff, dare, last hit, final stop, and we were like fucking talking on the back. Yeah, no, it was real stuff. It was like we had just got done because they were all hype sets, and then we look over to our left and just see like the nastiest play of all time. It was
gotta love that stuff,
either way. But of course, shout out Bidot, shout out Zeal when we were like the most consistent 2-stack in Alabama, and then he decided to die, I suppose.
Yeah, bro, it's not been commentating in a while, but yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Okay. But it's all right. He's chill. Of course. Wait, hold on. Who else? Bidot, Zeal. Apparently D-Star's commentating. Good. Shout out to him. I need to commentate with him. Hemlon, that's what I'm forgetting. Hemlon. Shout out to Hemlon. Yeah, shout out to all those guys. Love commentating with my folks. Of course, Ace, Big Pepsi, the folks from out of town. Love the Outers. They're always nice. So
cool guys. Gotta shout them out.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
But yeah, and it's like it's crazy because it's like I came into the southeast not really knowing anybody, and there's like that little bit of because nobody was really commentating in Huntsville before I like started really wanting to commentate.
Yeah, I definitely
So
gotta say, and again with the glazing, I have to say I appreciate how much effort you and Hinline, like in Bidot, have put towards like just commentating back throw, because we've had open mic for many, many,
mhm,
many back throws, and people just like didn't want to commentate alone, or if they did, it was like me and Yanni. But when you guys
yeah,
started coming in and wanting to commentate, we just started getting consistent people. We get more interest than ever about commentary now. And it's just awesome. So I'm just glad to see our local commentators put in work. And thank you for doing that, because it makes it a lot more interesting to watch my sets back, even if it's not always about Smash. But
no, I mean yeah, the me by dot Thursday night backdoor commentary that's a treat. You
it
should
is.
everyone should tune in for that.
It definitely is. Do you think you have commentators in your mind, like when you try to commentate yourself, or do you just try to do your own thing? Do you have like casters from other games, or maybe other like walks of life, like wrestling or whatever, they try to think of? Like, what do you think defines your style of commentary?
So actually I more often look to the like main TV broadcasters like Mike Brennan for NBA, Scott Van Gundy, and of course my goat commentator Jason Benetti. If you've never like heard a Jason Benetti broadcast, it's like he's I mean he does baseball and
Mm-hmm.
college football, college basketball too maybe, but he does a lot of stuff through ESPN. And there was like this one time where he was commentating like the National Electricians like tournament or whatever, where they're like wiring up a wood frame, and he was just commentating that shit, and it was great. So it's just like really, he's just like a real conversational guy, and it's just like nothing's ever boring when that guy's on the mic. So of course, shout out to that guy. As far as esports commentators go, it's I've been I guess I don't listen to them too much because mostly just because I'm lazy and don't watch too many tournaments. But you know, of course, the Black Plague,
Mm-hmm.
TK Breezy, EE, those guys are goaded, and they're
Golden,
just
man.
it's like those are it's like that level of commentator is like you get that those guys are like on another level, and it's like those guys are like the ones who are like really earning that pay that just like by their skill alone. It's like you understand what these guys are the ones or
I
like the ones on the white list
truly
type
feels
shit.
like they are like the pioneers of Smash commentary, like at least for like the later games. Because of course Melee has its goats, but like when it comes to like Smash 4, everyone remembers the TKE Coney like triple cast.
Yeah.
Perfect, man. Always funny moments, insightful, hype, awesome mix.
And you gotta like there's also like the classic goat homemade waffles. That guy, I mean he's still of course he's still commentated,
Yeah, yeah.
but that yeah, he's like I used to watch when I first got into Smash. I used to watch like a lot of old Melee VODs, and of course, you know the because I wanted to watch like the whole Wombo Combo setback to like just to see like what happened. And yeah, homemade waffles. He's so good on them. Like the dude's hilarious. It's insane.
Yeah, it's. I mean, of course, it becomes a meme internally when it just made commentary more. It's like less about someone talking over a game and more they enhance the moment. That was just a regular Melee moment. Like people have seen that
hmm
before, but he enhanced it to be eternal for Smash, and that's why I love commentary,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, and I think that's like that's what the commentator is supposed to do. He's not a narrator as much as they are an illustrator. You
Yep.
know, they're someone who paints the picture, and depending on how much information you have, it's they're filling in the rest. Whether it be like with the knowledge that we know about the certain player or like the inner mechanisms of the game, but also just like being entertaining and like dressing a certain moment to just like elevate it that much higher. Because cool combos are cool combos, but like the people who are letting you know why that combo was so cool, like reacting to how cool that combo was, like it's um it's why you have commentators.
It's just true. It's true. So, I think we're gonna go to maybe the controversial questions I have. I just want to hear your opinion.
Okay.
So, because we did introductions, like the backstory, of Mo Buckets, Mr. MoB. But I want to know the opinions. So, when it comes to commentary, there isn't a right or wrong way. But what do you think is your most preferred way that you feel like most commentary should be?
So my bare bones under like how I go into commentary is like each there is the setup and there is the play. So the setup is where I guess in general like somebody's in neutral or the pitch is about to come and there are like things that you can say about the players, things you can say about their strategies that are gonna happen, and then as the play comes up you can no longer speak about that. You're talking about what's happening on screen, and then that's when you become less of the illustrator, more of the less of the narrator, more of the illustrator. And from there, of course, you need to like if someone's doing like a big play, it's your reaction, the player name. You have to say the player's name who's doing it.
Yep.
It makes the clip. It makes life so much better, and like what they did, and that's when you switch back to the illustrator because I guess you're no longer technically in the play. You're like in that little, you're like in the reaction time, and it's a little bubble where you get to say something cool, and then rinse and repeat.
I feel that.
Do that for like 7 minutes, and you got it.
Yeah, I got you. So, you've had good commentator partners, bad commentator partners. If you had like your 3 irks of when you're commentating with someone, like that you just can't stand, what would it be? I'll do 3 because 3 is a very cute number.
Yeah, 3 is a good number. The rule of 3, everything needs those.
Yeah.
I would say first thing that comes to my mind immediately, talking over me.
Yep.
Or like talking over you, it's like it messes up your flow. There's like a certain bit of like you kind of get a feel for when you want to pass it on to each other. But even if there's a because you're not looking at us when we're talking, so there's like a little point back and forth where like you look at each other. And sometimes if somebody wants to take it, then they'll like me and Bida have a thing where we'll like reach over to each other, like let them know that because we're kind of both play by play, so we just like kind of I'm gonna slide in, I got something to say sort of deal, and it's like it's a dance of sorts, and you can't have 2 left feet.
Yeah, right.
But
that's a good one.
Another thing. So, of course, it's like talking too much in the wrong times can be bad, but not talking at all really, really sucks.
Stressful.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's just like there's like people who were just starting out, they'll get a little shy, and they'll not know when to jump in, and sometimes they'll just like it's a lot to talk about. It's a lot to just like yap forever. So sometimes you just don't have anything to say at all, and that's understandable. But it's just like you leave your other guy hanging. You just gotta bounce something at the wall, and because filling dead air is like essentially what you try and do. Like if anything, you just want to fill dead air.
That's a good 2. What you think is your 3rd?
I'm trying to find what my 3rd is. What's the
So we got don't talk over each other and please talk with me. please talk with me.
Yeah, be my partner.
We're not doing solo commentary. Yeah, I feel that.
You know what, now that I'm thinking about it, there are like a few things, but let's see. The 3rd worst thing that you can do as a commentator.
I can always like cut
I
this
think
dead air, you know. So you can take your time, bro.
I think no, I got it. I think the worst thing you could do as a commentator is be biased. It's like so there are like when you get into regular sports stuff, there's like the homer as they call them, the like home team announcer who's like very with the team, and that's like very it's like it's really cool to a degree up until like you see like you're racing up of one comes at the dismantling of another, and
I
that's
get
not
that.
really all that common in smash commentary, but that's more because it's like more obvious that that's not something that you should do.
Yeah, I
But
mean, I can definitely name a few times where like, you know, some people are the goats or some people are very favorable. Like if whenever I see like
yeah.
MK Leo, because it's Leo, you know, the goat of Smash. Whenever I see him play against like maybe like Zamba, who, you know, really good player, amazing player, but isn't as liked as MK Leo. You know, there's a lot of MK Leo did this, MK Leo did that, and then not a lot of
Hmm.
Zamba is cooking him or anything like that. Oh, he got hit by a rob thing. So I feel like it still can happen, but it is, you know, no matter how obvious it
Yeah.
is, biases, you know, still happen. You
I
know,
feel like sometimes people are like afraid to give underdogs credit.
they are.
They much rather fall on the more on like I guess the safer idea that maybe the person who's intended to win is just messing up somehow. And even then, I think that that's like a bit odd because I don't want to hear much about what I did. I guess it's like I don't want to hear about what someone's doing bad. I want to hear about what
Yeah,
someone's doing right.
that could be its own
And
point
the
right
more that you
there.
yeah, and I think that's like more the point that I'm trying to get to. It's like the bias more on the negative, like kind of takes away from um especially like when it's something like a big upset happening. And it's just like it would just make more sense narratively to speak on the underdog and how they're rising up and not how the
Mm.
one up top is falling. Especially like imagine listening back to that as the player.
Yeah, it sucks. And I can
Like
tell,
it
I'm
blows.
number
It
one in the state,
blows.
and when there's like times where I don't get upsetted that much, right? But like when I
Hmm.
do, and they're like, man, Tavares tossed. Oh, he doesn't know this matchup. I'm like, dang, bro, I'm trying. You know, he's good. Like, he's good.
Yeah, no. And it's like it was like there was this that set where Sam took the first two games. I was like I would much rather talk about how well Sam is like
Yes.
countering your Luigi and like sniping you in the bottom left corner of the screen
Because
than I would go like oh Tavares is like dropping his zero to death.
because
How dare it like
like
you
that's the
know?
thing. Because people don't realize what all I'm thinking in that moment is, man, I'm playing so bad. I'm not playing. I'm not thinking like, oh, I'm playing so bad. Oh, this matchup's so annoying. It's more like, damn, Sam's playing really good. Damn, it's hard to move in this matchup. Like that's what I'm thinking. Cause like I know and I'm confident in myself that if I'm losing, it's because they're playing well. It's not just how much I'm messing up. So when a commentator enhances that as well, it's awesome because Sam should be
Exactly.
appreciated. And just be like,
Exactly.
yeah, positive. Be honestly, if we could put the entire encompassing thing, just be more positive than negative. There's something like
Yeah.
honestly, but yeah,
Because I believe that like at the end of the day commentators are supposed to be like a not like for lack of a better word, an omnipresent viewer who just happens to be strapped to a mic and can speak
exactly.
to the other viewers who are out there. And especially like because I was the commentary setup every time that we did it, like when I was first starting out and up until very recently, honestly, has been like within earshot of the players. It's just like I try not to that's like a big irk of mine because I would need to bring like headphones to tournaments because I was like I don't want to hear the commentator in my left
Yeah,
ear talking about how I whiffed this S smash. Like I know I whiffed that S smash. I
and we
was
saw
there.
it happen. It happened
Like
right
we saw,
there.
like I was there. But
Yeah, I feel you. All right, and then I already have a few more questions. If you got a little more time, when
yeah,
it
what's up?
comes to being a commentator, you have your opportunities. You know, you have your locals. If you like give up to regionals, maybe even the major, if you apply and get it right, do you feel like being a commentator is easier or harder than ever right now than it was like a little bit ago when you were in Chicago?
So I guess it's kind of crazy because I didn't really start doing bigger stuff until I came down to Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm definitely a lot larger in the southeast than I am up north. But it's like the people who know me up here, they enjoy me, they enjoy
Mm-hmm.
my work, but I'm not. Mostly because I'm a bit lazy, and those tournaments are like all the way on the other side of the city. I
Yeah.
don't go to them that often, and it's like my local that's like next to me. They have commentary for the monthlies, but it's not anything crazy. It's like one of those within earshot of the player sort of deal, which I don't mind, but it's not the tournament on like the northwest side that has that like runs off VG Boot Camp, you know?
Mm-hmm. I feel
But
you.
regardless, the fact that we even have a local that has an open mic commentary that runs through VG Boot Camp of all places, it's like
That's crazy.
that's yeah, that's insane. That's not something that we had at that's not even something that we had when I was starting Ultimate and like really liking commentary more. So like I think depending on where you are, of course, and like your dispositions and your abilities to get out there. Uh Commentary is like easier to get into than ever before. I guess it's just like when you getting into it is easy. It's just once you want to get to that next level of like household name or like even 8 a.m. pooler who's fighting for a I don't know a top 128 spot for day two. It's like that's when those guys who are doing their locals every week and doing whatever is available. That's when like that sort of stuff like becomes kind of like a little bit of who you know, a little bit of how you handle your opportunities as they come,
Yeah, I feel
and
that. I feel that.
yeah. So
So
I think it's just a networking game. Eventually,
feels
you
like it,
you
yeah.
figure out.
All right. So I think the final question I got for you is if you were to think about your future as a commentator and like what you would like to do, like if you had to like put your dreams out on the line, right? What would you aim for? What are your aspirations?
Uh, I I mean, I've been recently I've been like switching my life to doing commentary. I want to do sports broadcasting to some sort, maybe yapping in front of a camera to some degree. I've always liked being like tour guides and like I was always the presenter for my class projects. So this is just stuff that I enjoy, and if I'm able to like commentate like anywhere, it's just like
Sounds
I'm
like a
not I'm not
plus.
really working. It's not really working. I'm just like getting paid to do what I want, you know.
Yeah, do what you love. Yeah, I feel that, man. Well, honestly, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Since I believe a lot in you, and if the opportunity comes, I would love to make you a top commentator in some way, shape, or form. You know, you got my vouch, and I hope he has your vouch out there. Make sure you listen to MoB. He has streams. He has a Twitter. Make sure you go follow him. MoB SSB, looking on the screen. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for hearing him out, MoB. Thanks for answering these questions. I appreciate you. And if you want to hear Mobcast, I think the best chances you have are when he comes back to Alabama, go to the back throw streams. My bro's that clean commentary. Do you have any other streams that you think you would be on in this near
Uh,
future?
in the near future, since I'm in Chicago, you can catch me at whenever they do Ignition. I will be doing commentary over there.
Okay.
The VG Bootcamp stream that's Mondays. What is that? Scrims Showdown.
Mm-hmm.
Lysol, Illinois. That one VG Bootcamp on Mondays. Ignition on Wednesdays on rifle tournaments. Uh, no, I think U Chicago's done for the year, so I won't be commentating anywhere else. But Definitely those two, Mondays, Wednesdays. Catch me out there. And of course, in the fall, I'll be back Thursdays for
Thursdays
Back
and
Throw
Back Throw
Thursdays.
Thursday. Make sure you hit that up
So,
on Alabama Smash League. But
mhm.
until then, thank you, Mob. Honestly, this was fun. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, enjoy myself.